Hey guys, welcome back to Ignite Fitness. Hope you're all feeling fabulous today and ready to crush another workout with me. Today we're going to go through another total body workout. Today's workout is going to be a repeating workout. We're going to go through the entire workout once, jump back to the top and repeat it again. It's going to be slightly different than normal. We've got 30 seconds on with a 30-second rest in between, so you have lots of recovery time between the moves. I've got 2 sets of weights today. I'm going to use 5s and 8s. If you guys want to challenge yourself and pick up something heavier, whatever you have at home is great. You do want one set of light weights for one of the moves in today's workout. Otherwise, let's jump into it. Make sure you have your water on hand and you've done your warm-up beforehand. There are lots of warm-ups on the channel, so click on those if you're not quite sure what to do or how to get through your workout. There's also cool-downs and stretch videos available for afterwards. Let's get into it, guys. Our first move I'm going to demo quickly is a squat thruster or squat to overhead press. So we're going to squat down, up, press the weights up overhead, and we are working for 30 seconds, guys. So we want to keep the pace quite fast, okay? Let's get into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Keep that tummy in. Press those weights overhead. Squat it down. So down, curl it, press. Down, curl, press. Beautiful. Keeping those shoulders out of your ears as we move through this workout. So we're keeping those shoulder blades drawn down the spine. Bringing that heart rate up right from the get-go. Beautiful. Drop those weights, take them out of the way. I definitely said we're resting for 30 seconds, right? I meant 20 seconds. We're resting for 20 seconds. We don't need that much rest time. 20 seconds is good. Our next move, guys, is squat jumps. We're sinking that bum back and we're pressing off those feet, landing softly, turning to the side. Let's go. Jump it up. Landing those feet just slightly more than hip width apart. Landing toe ball heel. And you're keeping that chin and chest lifted. Looking directly out in front of you. You're not looking out to the side or up at the screen. Everything's locked in. Almost there, guys. 30 seconds. You can do this. Beautiful. Quick sip of water if you need it. Coming on down to our mat. We're going to do a hip thruster. We've done before, but I want you to challenge yourself today. Actually place a light weight on those hips. So we're going to push that weight up, squeezing the glutes, dropping it down. Take your time here. I don't want you to drop that weight. I want you to keep everything steady and controlled, really taking the time to squeeze that booty at the top. Beautiful. We're halfway through this one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower. Just barely touching that bum to the ground, guys, before you press it back up towards the sky. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take that weight, we're going to flip it around into lying hamstring curls. So we're actually going to take the weight and hook our feet around it. If you're wearing shoes, hook them into the little spot where the arch of your foot goes. And we're just going to curl that weight towards our bum. We've got a nice neutral neck. Curl it with me, guys. Bring that weight as close to your bum as you can. Work in the back of those legs. It's really important in this move that you are still engaging your core. Anytime we're doing these prone exercises like Superman or hamstring curls, anything like this, still keep that core locked and loaded, guys. It's going to protect that low back. Beautiful. Drop the weight. Grabbing your light set of weights. We're going to go to some standing flies. So we're going to take the weights out in front of us, take them open. We're going to twist them down, twist them up, and draw it back in. Let's go, guys. Out, twist. So we're just working the smaller muscles around the shoulder with this move. Kind of fine tuning the little muscles, the little ligaments, and everything in these moves when we bring in a little rotation through the shoulder cuff. Beautiful. Stay strong. I know that when we're doing these like longer lever workouts, it can be very intense on the muscles. And we're almost through this. Beautiful. Set the weights down, grabbing one weight. We're going to go into a bent row, but kind of more like a lawnmower. So we're going to come into a bit of a half lunge here, and we're just going to row the one arm up for the full 30 seconds. We'll switch for the next round, do 30 seconds on the other side. Lock that tummy in. Let's go. Row it up. Breathing through it and drawing that elbow right up into your rib cage. It's not going out to the side. Drawing it right back. Pulling a bow. Beautiful, guys. Keep that tummy tight. Leaning into that leg. Taking a little bit of the burn there too. Beautiful. Shake it out, guys. Enjoy your rest. Grab your sip of water if you need to. We're going to switch it over to the other side. Finding that nice low lunge, or comfortable lunge, I should say. Resting the forearm on the thigh, getting into position, and immediately drawing attention to that core. 2, 1, let's draw that weight up. Always keeping awareness on the breath, guys. Make sure that you're breathing through these exercises. We're not holding our breath, we're letting everything free flow, flooding the body with oxygen so we can fuel our muscles. Beautiful. I'm going to stick with the 8s. For our next move, guys, we're going to go into some bicep curls. Working the eccentric motion. So we're going to take our weights up to our chest. We're going to slowly lower them down for 3. Draw them up. Slowly lower for 3. Let's go, guys. So 3, 2, 1. Curl. 3, 2, 1. Curl. Beautiful. You've got the rhythm. So we're just putting some tension on those biceps while taking our time on the lowering phase of the movement. You're doing great, guys. Smile through it. Smile through it. It's not punishment. This is joy. Beautiful. Meet me down on the mat. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We're going to come into a chest press and into skull crushers. It's going to look like this. Taking our elbows wide. We're going to plant our feet on the floor. Press the weights up overhead. Turn them in. Drop the weights next to the ears for skull crushers. Join me now. Press it up. Turn the weight. Bring it by the ears. Squeeze through the back of the arm, the triceps muscle. Beautiful. Working big muscle groups here. Love it, guys. Coming up nice and slow. Actually, I lied. We're staying down. We're staying down for some flies. We're going to work the chest again. So I'm going to stick with the 8s again. We're lifting the legs and feet as we open up the arms for the flies. We're going to take our legs down. Let's go, guys. I really used up that 20 seconds. So squeezing the legs up, working the core as we bring those arms in for flies. Making those lower abdominals work. Beautiful, guys. You almost forget that you're working your chest here. Love it. Now we'll come on up. Doing great. We're going to step back into a reverse lunge. Stepping up. And as we come up from that reverse lunge, we're going to clean our weight and take it up overhead. So coming into that reverse lunge, cleaning, taking it to the top. Let's go, guys. Step back, reverse lunge. Draw that weight up the body and press it overhead. All on one side for this 30 seconds. And at the end, we'll switch and take it to the other side. As always, that belly's drawn in. That shoulder is supported. We're taking that weight directly over our head and slightly to the front. We're not overextending. Beautiful, guys. You know what move is coming next. Woo! Crushing it. All right, guys, pick up that weight. Get ready to take the opposite leg back. 2, 1. So step it back, draw that weight up, clean it up. Up. Come on, guys, this is total body, right? We gotta hit everything. Check in with yourself. How's that weight feeling? Is it too heavy? Is it too light? Maybe it's time to switch things up. Listen to your body. If you're not sweating, if you're not feeling challenged, pick up some heavier weights, guys. This is your opportunity. We're going to a landmine row. So grabbing both your weights, we're gonna bring them together. Wrapping our hands like this. We're gonna bend at the waist. Keeping those weights close together, we're gonna draw our elbows in to meet our belly. So working that center of the back, those muscles supporting the spine. Draw it in. Breathing here, really sink into those legs, guys. Almost there. Beautiful. Rest the weights down. You guys have a sip of water. I'll demo. Our next move is twisting jump. So we're going to take our feet hip width apart, belly drawn in. We're going to twist side to side for the full 30 seconds. So we're going to work our core, work our cardio. Let's go together, guys. Everybody in. 30 seconds here. Like you're hitting the corners of a box with those feet. So both corners are being tapped every millisecond here as we jump. Squeeze your tummy. Make it work. Working our corset muscles, our obliques. Hit, hit, hit. Less than 10. Come on, guys. Beautiful. Shake it out. All right, one more move. And this one, and we're taking it back to the top. Woo. Amazing, guys. Our next move is some lateral raised jacks. So we're going to stick with the cardio, and we're going to take those weights out to the side. So make sure you're using something light. Let's go, guys. Together now. And we're just taking those weights up to shoulder height. Beautiful. We don't want to overextend. We're just hitting the shoulder, dropping back down. 30 seconds, guys. You can do this. Come on. Stay with me right to the end. Love it, guys. Rest and breathe. Grab a sip of water. I'm going to adjust here. We're back to squat press at the top. I need a sip of water too. All right, guys. Remember what it looks like. Squat, curl, press. Let's go together. Keeping the knees behind the toes. Keeping everything tight, stacked, and controlled. Put a little bit of speed behind this. We're only here for 30 seconds. Those bodies are nice and warm. You can sink a little lower this time. Love it. Alrighty, back to our squat jumps. You know what they look like. Hip width apart. Woo! This time, how low can you take it? How much height can you get on that squat jump? Focus that energy, guys. Set a goal for this. 2, 1, let's go. Sink it back, really press up through the balls of those feet. Rocket yourself up into the sky. The lower you go, the higher you jump. Push, make that power come out of you, guys. It's in there, it's inside of you. Let's go. Rest and breathe. Amazing. Down on the mat. We got hip thrusts. Grab your weight. Bringing that weight onto those hip bones if it feels good. If it was too much for you, drop the weight, just do the movement. Let's go. Press those hips up toward the sky. Breathe through it. Almost there, guys. You got this. Doing those after squat jumps is no joke. Take the weight. Take it behind you. Wrapping the feet around it for hamstring curls. Oh, don't knock it over like me. You know what it looks like. Hook it up. Let's curl it in. You can rest on the mat. If you want to, you can take a more active approach, gazing out in front of the mat. But we're always locking the belly in. Take your time to catch your breath here. Regain that control. Curl, curl, curl. Focus the energy into the hamstring. Beautiful. Come on up. Switch into the lighter weights. For our flies, I'm switching back to fives. Whew. Whose idea was it to not wear a ponytail on total body day? Taking them out, rotating, and in. Let's go, guys. Out, rotate those arms, and in. Squeeze the core. Little bend in the knees. We're not locking anything out. We're not locking out the elbows either. Little bend in them. Breathe through this, guys. I know it feels intense. These little muscles, they feel so intense. They have to be worked. Can't always just focus on the big muscle groups. Our bodies are dynamic and there's so much to them. Switching out with a heavier weight, we're going to come back into our lunging rows. So finding a nice strong lunge, supported in that front leg, drawing that elbow back. Breathe it in. Let's start to row it back. Squeeze the back. When I talk about that energy, focus your energy on where you want the work to go. I'm literally visualizing in my mind that back muscle that I'm working. Squeezing it up. And I can feel it. As soon as I put my mind to that muscle, I can feel it activate and engage. Becoming an active movement, not a passive movement. Beautiful. Take your rest time. We're going to switch sides. Again, I've got my back toes turned to the opposite side of the room. It just gives me like a really nice, strong, sturdy base of support, so I don't feel like I'm rocking in this position. Don't feel like I'm losing my balance. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Again, drawing that weight back. You can keep your gaze at the ground for this one. Pushing through your heel on that supporting front foot. It's going to give you that little bit of activation through your glutes and hamstrings as well. Beautiful. Switching it out, guys. We're going to our eccentric bicep curls. So quick refresher, we're going down for 3 and curling up for 1. So down, 2, 3, curl it up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So down, 2, 3, curl it up. Locking those elbows right into your ribs, right into your sides. So there's no momentum coming from this movement. You're not swinging those weights back up. It's all coming straight from that bicep muscle. Bend your knees slightly. Don't lock them out. and rest it down, guys. Meet me right back onto the mat. We're gonna go into our chest press to skull crusher. All together. Looking like this, pressing that weight up, turning them in. Weights by the ears for our skull crusher, and repeating that movement. Let's go, guys. Chest, press, turn them in. Weights by the ears, skull crusher, turn them back. We're working that rotation again, if you didn't notice. I can be sneaky. I can put little, little tricks in these workouts, sure. Working those combination movements. Opting for that higher calorie burn. Love it, guys. Staying on our backs. We're going to come back into those chest flies with a leg drop. I will stay on here this time and demo properly. So flying those weights out, working the chest, working those pectoral muscles, and then dropping the legs to bring in those lower abdominals. Join me now, guys. Fly it. Squeeze everything up. Exhale on the squeeze. Inhale down, exhale up. You got this, guys. You know it's challenging. It's challenging on the mind too, as we begin to learn these combination movements. Beautiful. Dropping your weights, coming up slowly and safely. Take your time coming back to the top, guys. We're going back to our reverse lunge with a clean. So demoing again, reversing, taking that weight down. We're gonna drive it up the body and up overhead into a press. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. Drive it back and up. Driving through your front heel. The chest is lifted the whole time. Allow that other hand to be a guide for balance, guys. And if you do find that you're rocking all over the place, find your focal point. Beautiful. Sip of water. Stay hydrated. All right. Let's go, guys. All together. Dropping back. Opposite side. Drawing it up and overhead. Let's go. Down and press it up. If you have the mobility, allow that back knee just to kiss the floor. Just lightly. We're not smashing the knee down. We're using our muscle control. But we're getting nice and low in that lunge. 10 seconds. You got this. Come on. Beautiful. Set the weight down for a moment. We got that landmine row. So we're going to bring both of our heavier weights together, drawing those elbows back. Amazing, guys. Come together on your mat. Bend those knees, weights together. Draw it in. Lock those elbows in. Squeeze that belly up, up, up. Belly button to spine. Beautiful. Alrighty, back into our twisting jumps. We're nearly at the end, guys. You're doing fabulous. Shake it out. Anything where you feel it might feel some tension, just shake it out quickly before we go back into our twisting jumps, which look like this. Join me now, guys. Come on, 30 seconds. Hit those corners. Belly is strong and supported here. We are making those abdominals work. We're gonna spike that heart rate right at the end, finishing strong together. Smile through it. Almost there. and rest and breathe. One more move, guys. One more. All right. You know what it looks like. We got lateral jack raises. So it looks like this. Taking the weight just up to shoulder height. 2, 1, let's go. Up and open. Only 30 seconds to go, guys. You can do this. I believe in you. Stay with me. Right to the end. Finish this strong. Finish it so you say you can. I can get through a total body workout. I can do lateral raises and jumping jacks at the same time. Beautiful. You guys did it. You're amazing. So proud of you. Always, anytime you show up to the mat, I'm freaking proud of you guys. Drink lots of water. Do one of the cool down videos. Do a cool down stretch. And have an absolutely amazing day. See you guys on the mat again tomorrow.